And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. On Saturday, then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boomer. Cooper is out there with Champ. Then there's Lights Out. And it's D in at the 5. Bulldozer is out there with D. Then it's Green. Then there's Smooth. And it's Bates in at small forward. Looking at teams with new coaches, Chris, how long do you think it usually takes a new system to get the kinks out and work properly?
Yeah, hopefully you have veteran players because they can adapt the system a little bit quicker. Younger players, they might not, know the lingo. They might not know necessarily where to be. So you have to practice. And with practice time not being as a premium like it used to be, it's a little tougher. So it takes a while. You want to make sure you kind of look at the season, 82 games. You look at them in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch you're into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team's starting to hone in on those little details.
Good perspective. Wheeler, the pass to Bates. Outside, Green. And the pass to Bates. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Cooper. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that. Well, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. There's the steal, and here we go. Here's Bates. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's Cooper. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Brady. Launches it. Rebounded by Temple. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Wheeler. Here's the franchise. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Cooper. And again, unable to change momentum here. Gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The pass to Brady. Got a piece of it. Over to the wing. From the arc. Rebounded by Temple.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting these tough threes.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Lights Out. Passes to D. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Cooper. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cooper's got 6. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Smooth. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Bates. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Cooper. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Oh, this first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Wheeler, the pass to Bates. Here's Smooth. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Smooth's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, Greg, and when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
And it's Cooper missing. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's the bulldozer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's lights out. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Cooper. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Moore. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got 6 rebounds in the game. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Shrimp. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break. Whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those 2 guys come to mind.
The visitors with the ball. 11-point game.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
The pass to Wheeler. Back to Temple. The shot will not fall. 33% here in the first quarter, and he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Green. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Here's Cooper. He's got 8. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Wheeler, the pass to Green. Here's the franchise. And they're pushing it up. Here's Champ. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's the franchise. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Green against Cooper. Good on the shot.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Passes it to Champ. Moore with it, guarded by Green. Pass to Cooper. Shoots the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's the franchise. 9 points in the game so far.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Green passes to Temple. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Temple's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The home team leading by 8 and will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. We've got D, lights out there with Boomer. Then there's Champ, and it's Cooper in at the point. Here's Smooth. Goes up the baseline. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Pass to Cooper. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the franchise. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. Being at a decent 44% clip here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Cooper. Sweet little floater. 17 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it to Green. And there's the pass to Bates. 6 to shoot. Here's the bulldozer. He's guarded by Cooper for the 3. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Here's Smooth, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. No good with the layup. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's more. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Cooper. Bucket is good. And it's 6 points for Smooth.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Misses from the corner.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
And it's in there.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Here's Cooper. 19 points in the game. Up and in on the layup. Cooper's got 21.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Temple the pass to Bates. And he jams it with authority.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Passes it to Brady. Here's Cooper. Inside. Here's more. He can't get it to go. Here's the break. Pull up Jay. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 8 points. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Champ. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kept alive. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cooper's has got 10 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Here's the franchise. 16 points for him.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Three-pointer. That shot missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
From deep, Green. The shot, no good. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Bates. That shot, no good. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
They kick it out to Green. Takes a 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Snatched up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Cooper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 6. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Cooper's got 25 points in the game. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Temple. Here's the bulldozer. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific. He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Here's the franchise. 18 points for him. Here's the bulldozer. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Cooper the pass to Champ. 1:04 left to play in the first half. There's the pass to Brady. Here's Champ. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Cooper missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Temple. He's got 8. Passes to the bulldozer. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Champ. He's got 5. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 27 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Brady. Good. He hits the jump shot. Lights Out's got 6 points in the quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many good looks. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. G out there with the franchise, and there's the bulldozer, and there's Smooth, and it's Green in at the two-guard position. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Lights out there with Boomer, then there's Cooper, then it's D, and it's Champ in at the two spot. And the call will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Smooth. To the paint, the bulldozer. It's deflected. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Smooth. And he drops it in from the low post. Smooth's got 8 points. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Cooper, pass to Brady. The three. The shot, no good. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The shot, and the shot is long.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now here's Moore. 5 on the clock. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 29.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the pass to Bates. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's the bulldozer. Nails the baby hook. He's got 9.
Well, sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jam. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Passes it to Brady. Pass to Cooper from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Cooper's got 32 points in the game.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Green missing. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Moore. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Now, some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
And it's tied up with that one. Straight 49% from the field. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's Wheeler. It's deflected. And they're moving it up. Here's Champ. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now the pass to Wheeler. Pass to the bulldozer. 4 on the clock. To halt the run. Got a piece of it. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Here's the franchise. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to D. Here's Cooper. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Bates. Oh, wow!
Nice. You can talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The pass to D. Rebounded by Temple.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Here's Smooth. 10 points for him. Passes it to Bates. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Moore.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
Being at 46%, making some buckets. Here's the franchise. 20 points for him. And that one hits back iron. Here's Moore. Lays it up and banks it in. Moore's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Smooth. Lets it go from 14.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 36.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Wheeler. Shot clock at 6. Over Cooper. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And 12 points for Smooth.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Tipped away. The bulldozer got a hand on it. Now here's Moore. Pass to Cooper. Here's lights out to the left side wing. Here's Champ. The pass to Cooper. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Cooper's got 39.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's the franchise. And he banks in the layup. 22 points for him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Green is out there with Smooth. Then it's D. Then it's the franchise. And it's the bulldozer in at the center position.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Wheeler. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Cooper. Here's Moore. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Cooper. Here's Wheeler. And that one is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's the fast break. Cooper with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Being at a decent 44% clip here. Outside, Green. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. He's off on that one. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's good. 8 points for Boomer.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. To stop the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Cooper kicks to Moore. drills the three-pointer. Moore's got 11 points here in just the second half.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
The story of their game right here, one sloppy play after another.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cooper. Drills it from outside. Cooper's got 46 points.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Wheeler, the pass to Bates. Here's the bulldozer. Outside, Green. Passes it to Wheeler. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. And that'll be his third foul so far. Gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
And he makes both free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
We've seen Speedy really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good work there as it goes. And now it's up to 25 points for the franchise.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Floats one up. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's 6 points for D.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Wheeler. It's tipped.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Banked in off the glass.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons out there in any of these games.
how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Temple, the pass to Wheeler. Count that one.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Here's Cooper. Two points. That one goes. Cooper's got 48.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing, but a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Cooper. Can't cash in from close range. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Pass to D. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Cooper. It's good. 33 points for the franchise. Here's Champ. Pass to Cooper. Here's Champ. The pass to Cooper. Clock at 6. Moore outside. Over Temple. No good from Moore.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Green, no luck.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Pass to Champ. Here's Cooper. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.